Shich, down. Hach, down. Ku, down. Ju, down. Up and change. Yich, down. Ni, down. Sam, down. Chip, down. Go, down. Rock, down. Shich, down. Hach, down. Go, down. Ju, down. And up. And just circle the hips, each gently. Knee, some, chi, go. Change. Today's class, we're just going to focus on a few basics. So it's mainly just Kihon, basic Kihon. And we're going to start with kicks. We've chosen one kick, that's Yokogiri Kiyagi, as one kick that is found in so many of our Shotokan katas, together with Maigeri, but today we're just going to do Yokogiri Kiyagi. So we'll work a bit on Yokogiri Kiyagi, and then after that, we'll move on to the other techniques. But the focus really is on also stability of the core. So in between, as we rest from the practicing of Kihons, we are going to be doing a bit of core stability and strengthening exercises. So let's get started. All right. Let's start with that Yokogiri Kiyagi. So gently, just lift up your knee, left leg up. Then from this position, just hold with your left hand and just feel the push on your hip. Just lift your hip up and down. Again, knee and down. Some, down. Chi, down. Go, down. Rock, down. Shich, down. Hach, down. Ko, down. And Ju, down. And change. If possible, if you're lacking balance, you can get hold of a chair, just hold on one side, and then you do the exercises. Then we lift up the right leg. Same thing. Each, down. Knee, down. Some, down. Chi, down. Go, down. Rock, down. Shich, down. Hach, down. Ko, down. And Ju, down. And relax. Just circle those hips. Sun, Chi, go. And change each. Knee, Sun, Chi, and go. Awesome. We'll go to a classic Yokogiri Kiyagi practice. So get it. If you don't have a partner, it doesn't matter. But you can use anything that you can hold on to. So here, we're going to use a partner and just hold. So we bend and lift. So just slowly Yokogiri Kiyagi. No, same side. So I start. Each touch, touch. go, do, and change. Same thing, each, ni, some, she, go, walk, shitch, arch, cool, and go. And back. Let's just go down. So, still working on our hips as we do the kiagi. So on the side, if I stand on the side, I want us to drop all the way down, making sure your heels are flat, your body is low. If you can't because of other medical problems, you can just do 90 degrees. So we go down. Now from this position, when I say each, you want to just step out with your left leg. Each, just like. Then pull back, knee. Then we change. Some, she, go, rock, shake, arch, go, do, and up. Alright. We do that again, differently now. So all the way down still. When I say each, you get up into kibadachi, and the knee, you get down. Each, knee, some, she, go, rock, shake, arch, go, do, and up. Bus, ayas me, os. All right, we continue with the yoga gerikiagi, and this time we're going to add the movements. So we've just done a bit of kiagi practice and then opening up of the hips. So this time we do a practical kiagi. Let's get ready. Yo. So just relax. From here, when I say hitch, just stepping over. Knee, the moment you press, lift, kiagi, and then land. Then we turn. Turn, stepping over. She, lift, kiagi, then land. Just easy. Pace yourself, just relax. So we go. Each, knee, some, she, go, rock, shit, arch, cool, jaw, twitch, knee, some, she, go, rock, shit, arch, cool, jaw, itch, knee, some, she, go, rock, shit, arch, cool, jaw, yard, teza. Ready? You. All right. doing the same thing. Crossing over, kiagi, just relax. Rei, us, yo. So move your right leg into kibarachi. Hajime, height. Alright, same way. So now we're breaking down the techniques. Yes, just cross over. Same way. The moment you press that heel, you lift up. Ne, tam, kiagi, then land. Shi, change. Yich, cross over. Ni, press and lift. Tam, kiagi, shi, land. Change. Yich, ne, tam, shi. Change. Yech, ne, tam, shi. Change. Yech, ne, tam, shi. Change. Yech, ne, tam, and shi. Ayame. Ready? Yo. And just relax. Alright. We'll do that again slowly. There are a few points I would like to talk about. First of all is the kibarachi. Just making sure that your weight is being carried, it's under. So don't stick out your tailbone, tuck in that tailbone. So you're carrying your weight and making sure that, because it's kibarachi, it's 50-50. So making sure that your weight is actually right in between. It's being carried 50% on each leg. And from here, as you moving, you have to make sure that when you're here, you're still not lifting up your tailbone. It's still under. And then the moment you press, this heel presses, this foot comes up. And then you execute that technique. So we'll do that again. Ready? Yo. So you come right here. Now from there, stepping back, get ambarai into kibarachi. Hajime. And come on. So same thing, slowly. Each. Now the moment you press, you lift and kick. Pause. Ne. Back. Some. Shade. Back. Go. Roll. Back. Now there must be ayame. That kiagi, there's also the pull back. So as you're here, you lift up there. Where the kick is starting from is where it must come back to. So from here, the moment you kick your kiagi, pull back to there. Then you land. So that pull back must be seen. Again. Yech. Ne. Better. And back. Thumb. She. Back. Now most now. Go. Roll. And yabe. Now change. Press forward with the other leg. Same thing. Yech. Ne. Back. Some. She. Back. Go. Roll. Back. So still make sure that from here, before when you press, don't kick from under. Lift up, then kick up, os. Some, she, knee up, back again, os. Moment you cross over, moment you press, lift that knee, os, os. So I want to see that knee up. Yes, knee, back. Some, she, I am re, us, yes, me. Awesome. So, Yoko Geri Kiagi, I find that it requires a lot of hip flexibility and hip mobility, because at one time, if you lift your knee and when you're executing the kick, you rotate your body facing where you're going to kick, your hip is facing there. Now when you kick, your foot is going to point up, toes are going to point up. So you need more flexibility on your hip, and this motion that we had started with, this pendulum motion on your hip, to make sure that by the time you're kicking that kiagi, your foot should be flat. Awesome. So we go on, we carry on. Now we're going to do a little bit of a challenging Yoko Geri Kiagi, because we're going to be pushing our hips. We're going to work on our hips at the same time, especially the springing motion. So still same thing that we were doing, stepping over Kiagi, but we're starting from a squatting position. And make sure that, as I said before, you squat with your heels down. That way, you're also working on your ankle flexibility, apart from just the hip flexibility. But as I say, if you can't because of some limitations, it's okay. You can just start from that 90 angle degree. So we go down and we start. So, all right. So we go down, feet shoulder width apart, drop those hips down. Now from here, when I say each, jump into kibalachi. Awesome. So we start again. Each, kibalachi. Now we're walking that side with that Yoko Geri Kiagi. Now it's one count. Cross over, kick, land kibalachi. Knee, land kibalachi. And same spot, we go down, each, knee, kibalachi. Some more. She, go, rock, shish, arch, ko, jo, juech, ne, ayame, hey, yo. Same things we were talking about is watching your waist, watching your tailbone. So when you're down, moment you get into kibalachi, carry your weight. Don't stick it out. So those are the things that we need to work on here. All right. So again, each, knee, some, she, go, rook, shish, hutch, ko, jo, juich, knee, some, she, go, rock, she, ayame, eri, hus, yo. Alright, the other thing as well is whilst you're down in this squatting position, when you're getting up, shoot with your head So don't get up like this and then up. So shoot your head, keep your body straight as much as possible. Alright, so this time we'll add up a little bit of kime and a little bit of speed, just 10 times. Alright. Yotsuke. Hey. Yo. Alright, so we go down. One count. Each. Nay. Set. Thump. She. Go. Rock. Sheet. Hunch. Go. Jaw. Reach. Nay. Hum. Sheet. Go. Rock. Sheet. Hunch. Go. Jaw. Deza. Yabe. Hey. Us. Yes, mate. Us. Hey. Yo. Now we're going to do the same kyagi, but from positions that we find them in our katas. So we've got from kokotsudachi, that's what we're gonna do, and then the other one we'll take it from the kyagi in hien ina. So we'll practice just those two, just a bit, just the kicks. Osa, hey, us, yo. Now from that position, step forward with your migi leg into kokutsudachi moroto oki. Hajime, slowly. Kokutsudachi, osa. Yame. Kokutsudachi, not even kutsudachi, os. But now I want the right leg forward. Osa. Alright, so we find this position in hien yonda, and that's where we're going to take it from. So from that morodoki, just relax. Same thing, pull up with koshi kamai, then kyagi, then back morodoki. Yech, knee, and then back morodoki. Some. She, go, rook, shich, arch, ko, jo, ayane. And that's another thing that we find when we're doing yokogere kyagi in katas, especially when it's coming from koshi kamai. The tendency is that most of the times when we kick, this hikite hand also sticks out. And this is so because we are not closing or pinching our armpits. So at all times, even if the body rotates inwards, but my hand is not sticking out, my elbow is not sticking out. So make sure from that, as you come here, pinch, close your hikite hand. So that when you kick, this hand is still where it is, it's not swinging. So again, same side. Yech, nay. So take it easy. Easy. 1, 1, 1. Then come back. Whether you come back there, back into Mororo. But pull back, then step back. Ne, some, shake, go, and change. Yech, ne, some, shake, go, rock, shitch, arch, go, and Joe, ayame, hey, us, yo. Now we'll move on straight to yen nidan. So same positioning. Yen nidan, we find this kiagi in this position with kosh kamai. So from the same way, lift kiagi, then gently down. Lift kiagi, gently down. Just like that. Awesome. Take it out. All right. Yesh. Ne. Some. She. Go. Shech. Arch. Ko. And Joe. And change. Yech. Ne. Some. She. Go. Rock. Shech. Arch. Close. Step back foot. Boss. Go. And Joe. Hey. Hey, man. Hey. Us. Yes, man. Us. So, for the kiagi, this is a little bit that we had to work on, and then we'll move on to the next techniques. Us. Grab some water and cool down a bit. Is gone, so we'll just do maybe 2 more techniques and then we carry on. Alright. Next one, we're going to focus mostly on the lower part of the body, that's our thighs, and we're also going to focus at the same time our trunk, our core. So at first, we're going to get into a sort of Zenko-tsudachi. So you're facing the screen, I'm facing this way. And once we're here, still same thing. Tuck in the tailbone. So don't stick it out, tuck it in. The stance shouldn't be too wide, shouldn't be too long, just relax. So our hips are closed here, close those hips. Now from here, same thing. You want to engage your core, engage your abs, and then pull your right leg and just take it forward. But your upper body is not moving. Maintain your upper body where it is. The knee out, in. Some forward. Straight back. Bend. Go forward. Rock. Sheech. Arch. Ko. Jo. Again. H. Ne. Some. She. Go. And rock. And change. Now the other side. Same thing. Engage your abs. Engage your glutes. H. Ne. Some. She. Go. Rock. Shech. Arch. Ko. Jo. Joech. June. Some. Jishe. Jugo. Jurok. And up. These exercises, they also help in strengthening our thighs and exactly the right muscles that we need that help us from collapsing the knees when we are doing karate. Whichever technique, sometimes maybe you're in Zenko-tsudachi, blocking, this happens. Kokotsudachi, this happens. So this also helps us to strengthen those right muscles and the tendons as well. So from there, we're going to do the opposite one. This we're moving forward and back. Next one, we'll be moving side and back. The thing to focus on is the same thing, tucking in our tailbone. Please tuck in the tailbone that is now carrying your weight under instead of this kind of a motion. So that's one thing we need to focus on. The other one is making sure that the body is not moving together with our legs. So we here, bending the knees. So bend those knees. We'll start with the right leg. Just take it out. One. Now make sure your body shouldn't move with that leg. Just the leg, your weight is still there. The knee, back. Some, she, go, rogue, cheech, harch, ko, ju, juech, june, jusum, jushe, jugo, juro, can change, each, ne, some, she, go, rogue, shet, harch, ko, jo, juech, ne, some, she, jugo, jurok, and up. Go down. Now, just turn this way, facing the screen, and down. So, common mistakes apart from the tilting of the tailbone, the other one is also leaning forward. So make sure that you're not leaning forward, your weight is being carried under, and you are as straight as possible. So start with the right leg. Each, knee, thumb, she, go, rock, change. 10. Other side. Each, that same position. So, feet together, ready, push, you're stepping back. Hidari is in Kusudachi, Girambarai. Hajime, height. Now relax your hands, we're moving forward and land with our hips in the hand-knee position. Yeesh. Now pull back, knee. Now go into Kibadachi. Sam. Stepping back with that right leg, go hand position, then rock Shomen position, and relax. Same way, yeesh, knee, sam, she, go, and rock, and yame. Now the other side. Miki and Kusudachi stepping back. Hajime, high, and relax. Same way, yeesh, ne, sam, she, go, rock, and relax. Yeesh, ne, sam, she, go, rock. Ayame. Re, push, yo. So when we're moving forward, try as much as possible from that hand position to the next hand knee. Find where your hips are facing shoulder. Hold to that. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. At the end, then open. Right at the end. Same way when you're moving back. And the other thing to watch out for as well is from that Zenko Tsudachi, as we're pulling back, don't lift the back heel. Heel must be flat. So from here, initiate that movement from the front leg, pushing your weight behind. Then it becomes easier to just pull that leg without lifting the heel. And then also this helps us not to tilt or move, initiate the move with our bum and then pulling back. So from here, just do that. Do that, sit more. Then this comes in easily. Then you step back. When you're coming again from here, this is where I was saying that we should initiate these movements, as you can see now. So from here, you don't want this way, moving with your body. You want to stay there and there. So you're putting more weight still in the front leg position. So that's what we want to do at all times. So now, quickly to go through this, we're going to add now the hand positions, the hand techniques. Chosuke, re, us, yo. Now, stepping back, hidari zenko tsudachi, gidambarai. Hajime, height. Stepping forward, 30 MP. Yeesh. Now, moving into Yoko MP. Knee. Pull back. Sam. Hold. Shi. Return. Mawashi. Go. Gyaku. Mawashi. Kyai. And then Gidambarai. Again. Yeesh. Ne. Some more. Share. Go. Rock. Yeah. Gidambarai. Each. More squeezing. Nay. Looking where you're going. Some. Shake. Gidambarai. And change. Same way. H. Nay. same thing. 1 count, 2 techniques. Still, no need to rush, don't rush. Just work on the kime and work on the techniques smoothly. Ready? Yo. Stepping back. Kidari zengu tudachi kirambara. Sweat. Yecha. Nay. Kirambara. Yes. Nay. Kirambara. Some. Change. Same way. Each. Nay. Get on my life. Some. Shake. Get on my life. Go. Get on my eye. Shake. Punch. Hey. I am. Ready. Hus. Nice man. Hus. Short break. Just cool down now with Hien Shodan. It's we're going to do it 4 times slowly, stationary. So just working on the techniques as we cool down. So Yoski, Re, Us, Kata, Hien Shodan, Yo, stationary, H. Nay, some, she, go, rock, shitch, hutch, ko, ice, jo, juich, juni, some. She, Chko, Jrok, Shit, now forward shuto was Hutch, Ko, Jo, Jewish, And now we're going to do the opposite side. Same way. Just relaxing. Now we're cooling down. Again. Opposite side now. H. Ni. Tum. She. Go. Rock. Shitch. Hutch. Ko. Hayas. Jo. Dwich. Jine. Jisam. Jo, Joich, Ayame, Re, Us, Usbe, Us. And then we're going to do 2 more times, and now 1 step. Because of space, we've got no excuse, we can still practice kata, we can just modify it a bit. So this is one of the modifications that I do. So 1 step forward, only, re, us, kata, yo, slowly, yech, step back, ni, some, she, go, rock, shich, hutch, ko, hey, jo, juich, ni, some, she, go, rock, sheech, hey, hodge, ko, jo, juich, ayame, re, us, yo, opposite, yech, start again, yech, ni, some, she, go, close it, rock, same side number, shich, hutch, ko, hey, jo, ni, some, she, go, rock, shich, hutch, hey, ko, jo, juich, ni, ayame, re, us, yo. So these are the 2 ways that we practice. We can practice here in short and at home in a limited space. Otherwise, I think our time is up. I would like to give a thank you to Martin once again and Naya for creating Karate at Home and giving us all karatekas this opportunity to train with different instructors and also to give sessions as well. And I would like also to give a thank you to everybody who joined us on this session. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And to everybody else, wishing you all the best under these challenging times and keep safe. Thank you so much, and a warm love from Malawi. Osus.